When the meteor struck, we thought it was over, but somehow we survived. The impact, the shockwave, everything. For a brief moment, we were celebrating. We had beaten the impossible, but that feeling didn't last. It seemed like the meteor had released something that spread among the survivors. One by one, the people around us began to change. They mutated. They weren't human anymore. They behaved like mindless monsters, like zombies. The bound. Running was our only chance. Luckily, my fiancé was a pilot. She owned a small private aircraft, and somehow we managed to reach it before things got even worse. We left the mainland behind. A fresh start. A new life. At least, that's what I believed. A few hours later, while flying over the endless ocean, I felt something changing inside me. At first, I couldn't explain it. It felt like there was something living within me. Not a baby. Something else. Something that could talk to me. Knowing what had happened to everyone else, panic took over. I rushed toward the cockpit to tell my fiancé what was happening, but she wasn't there. Instead, something else was in her place. Something that once looked like her. Something wild. Something feral. I froze. I didn't know what to do. Then it attacked. Everything happened in a blur. I reached for my Makarov, the pistol my father had left me, the one thing I had taken with me when we fled. One shot, a single bullet to the head, and it was over. I should have been devastated. The woman I loved was gone. I had just killed my own fiancé. The future we dreamed about had died with her. Then, without warning, the aircraft suddenly lurched. The nose dipped, and within seconds it became clear what was happening. With nobody left to control the plane, the crash was inevitable. I looked around desperately for anything that might help me survive. That's when I spotted a life vest. I grabbed it and pulled it on as fast as I could. The ocean was rushing toward me. Fast. Jumping was my only chance. So I opened the door and leaped. A moment later, the aircraft slammed into the water behind me. The explosion echoed across the empty ocean. When I finally surfaced, all that remained were burning fragments drifting on the waves. I was alone, completely alone, surrounded by nothing but endless water stretching to the horizon. Then I saw it, a small island, barely visible in the distance. It couldn't have been more than a few hundred meters away. I didn't know what awaited me there, but it was the only land in sight, and right then, it was my only hope. So I started swimming.